Hi, and welcome to Endphase. This is Fox Divine. Today we're going to be cracking a pack of Gatecrash.
And I'm Teddy, too. Thanks for speeding right past me. Let's just open the pack.
Wasn't that the implication? I mean, did it just cut you out of the intro?
Shut up. At least we don't have Vespoka on it.
But that's your favorite of them all.
Yeah, but all they have is Vespokas.
Well, today we're going to have a Cynic of the Tides, Night Watch, Hydroform, Orsaf Guildgate, Adaptive Snapjaw, Bomber Corpse, Midnight Recovery, Last Thoughts, a Dimir Guildgate, Call of the Nightwing, Mental Vapors, Gruul Charm, and Stolen Identity, with a Righteous Charge as our foil, with Soldier and Forest. We've got a lot of Cipher in this pack. I mean, it's pretty Dimir-centric.
This is a really heavy Dimir pack. There's that one card back up in here somewhere. The Mental Vapors. I hadn't seen that one before. I don't really pay much attention to Dimir, but what does it do? Target player discards a card and that's it?
Yep,
so
it's
4 discard?
Well,
I guess it has...
how Cipher works is really you have to put him 4 for the pretty much mundane Saboteur effects.
Yeah, because I guess that is
And
Cipher.
they have to be at sorcery speed.
Yeah, you can't have instant
Otherwise,
ciphering on the shit.
they really became unbalanced, because in R&D, Cipher was really the contested one. I mean, it was ingenious for the idea, but it was just, a lot of people had, their second thoughts on it.
Yeah, it's because they also came out with all the unblockable, which I think got a bit out of hand with, like, the Mill 3, especially in Draft.
Every
play.
form of milling is just best in Draft, because
Yeah.
there's not much recovery for that, and you're already playing with a 40-card minimum deck. But yeah, we pulled 5 different types of Cipher cards.
That's a lot of Cipher for one pack. Like, even our rare was Cipher, and that's Stolen Identity.
And of course, as always, I love making tokens of anything, really. Especially if I don't already own it at the point. And for my first pick is going to be Stolen Identity.
I figured you'd pick Stolen Identity. I mean, you're always copying, putting tokens on the battlefield, stealing my shit. It's not okay. I always feel bad when you do it.
I have a thing of just making my deck play my opponent's deck for them.
For my first pick out of this pack, it's going to be a bit on the weaker side, but I'm picking Cynic of Tides.
Which is understandable.
It's just understandable. He won me many a game, but I really just love that he's such a dick. He looks like that guy who runs around with the plate at church and won't leave you alone until you give him a pile of gold. Not just one, a pile.
Well, he himself is a pretty well-built card. He's a 1 white, 1 colorless, 2/2 with a extort trigger.
Yeah.
He himself is built pretty solid, and 2/2's nice, especially early in the game to get your extort triggers out, and he's one of the first ones you can get out.
He's not as good as the bat with extort, but I'd take him over the bat sometimes. Because given the bat is a 1/2 flyer for the same drop, and he has the extort.
And black, but it's in black.
Yeah, but he's black.
But you get the bonus for being weaker in stats for having flying.
Yeah, you get a bit of evasion there.
Generally, when you go into it, more people are going to be prone towards Knight of Obligation, a 1 white, 3 colorless, 2/4 vigilant human knight with extort. Because he's got vigilance, so he gives you a room to attack, as well as being pretty buff in toughness.
Oh yeah, he can take a hit. He gave me a lot of problems.
Playing in blue gives me room to go, but really, this pack is just so Dimir-centric. I'm going to go with the draw, because draw is always nice in such a small format where you need to get your resources, and fast.
Oh yeah. Some guy ran a really effective Last Thought combo with that unblockable rogue, unless you have another rogue. And I was running Orzhov, so there was only the one street thug that I had in the deck.
Yep.
I couldn't stop the guy. He ran rampant. All the Cipher triggers hit every time he hit with a creature, and it was just a bad time for me. For me, my next one, a bit out of color, but I'm going with the Gruul Charm. For 1 red, 1 green, you get to choose one. Creatures without flying can't block this turn, or you gain control of all permanents you own, or Gruul Charm deals 3 damage to each creature with flying. It stops your little stealing fest that you oft pull on me, giving me control back of my army.
Also, any card that has a option to choose more than one effect is always nice. Just tool ability is just amazing in every format.
Tool is important at all times, and the fact that it's 3 damage and it's either 3 damage or no block.
It hates on flyers for both effects, but you can choose whether to make it so you can get in with your swings, or you just make sure they die if they're weak enough that it becomes just nice enough to do it like that.
Yeah, it's a 2 for a lightning bolt, which isn't bad.
My next pick would probably be going into Dimir fully with Call of the Nightwing. That way I can get some invaders, flyers in the air that can just later out become targets to get cipher cards on.
Yeah, he's the instant cipher with evasion.
Yep.
And with split color, you can target him with more abilities. He's nice. I think my next and last pick of this pack is going to be the Bomber Cores, because I love red aggro. That's the deck I love to run, is red-black aggro.
He helps get your attackers through by pinging that 1 damage to the weaker creatures, and if they don't have it, you can always throw it at your opponent, or you can just make sure your creatures actually kill something by putting that 1 last damage you think your opponent's going to block in with anyway.
Yeah, and I've ran Boros before because I had no other option, and it worked pretty well. Boros is good. It's the Minotaur, the 3/3 Minotaur. When he's dealt damage, he deals all his damage.
That'd be Boros Reckoner.
Yeah, the Boros Reckoner, that guy. I had one of him, and wouldn't stop. Just go. That guy's all go, no stop.
Yep, a flash from the new recreation of Spite Mare for 1 colorless less and a bit extra toughness, I do believe it was.
Yeah. Well, this has been Crack-A-Pack. I'm Teddy.
I'm Fox Divine.
And leave a comment below telling us what you would like to see, how we can improve. Just let us know how we're doing.
We'll see you next time.